See the CARACOL ruins. CARACOL reigns as the largest and most supreme Maya city in Belize.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
The importance of CARACOL is evident as it was believed to reign as the supreme Maya city through the discovery of a major victory over Tikal.
We left the hotel early that morning for the 47 miles of dirt road we'll be traveling to the CARACOL ruins on the Guatemalan border. It seems a battle is raging with the Guatemala and Belize governments on just who owns CARACOL ruins. I say get a land survey and end the dispute. Small military skirmishes have erupted when each side stumbles onto each other in and around the ruin. So we were advised to take extra precautions. And the roads were wet, muddy, slippery, and no establishments along the way. And this is the Oxybellus fulgidus, or commonly known here in Belize as the green vine snake, and they can grow up to 6 feet long. It's considered an endemic here in Central America and northern South America. Its venom is fast-acting on small animals, but has little to no effect on humans. But with all venomous creatures, serious allergic reactions are possible, so you want to take caution when handling. When we got close to CARACOL, we had to stop at this military post to get an escort into the ruins. Also, our military escort was also late. We were either the first or only travelers to venture into the combat zone. Nevertheless, we told the guard at the gate that we would like to continue in without the escort. After listening to his lecture on dangers of traveling alone, he let us through after signing a waiver. 10 miles down the road, we realized why our military escort was late. Maybe we should have given them an escort.
Keep recording.
How am I over there?
You're doing good.
Yeah, get the truck.
Get that truck. Wow. Yeah. Get the truck.
This is not a good road to break down on. I did stop and ask this guy if he needed any help, but he was all set.
Wow.
Some of these bridges just seem to be poured concrete with no guardrails. Rio on Pools is located in the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve of Belize that features a wide open expanse of pine forest, small waterfalls that cascade over large granite rocks, ending in round pools connected by natural water slides. It's a great place to take a swim. Chiquibul National Park is Belize's largest national park. It's 414 square miles. The national park surrounds CARACOL. The roads didn't get any better as we approached CARACOL either. The jungle surrounding us was just totally impenetrable. And the sound of the creatures that lived there. This is an Era barbara, or a tyra, from the weasel family. And finally we made it to CARACOL with a military vehicle on guard at the entrance. But before we visited the ruins, we decided to go outside the park boundaries and observe some of the creature, fauna in the surrounding jungle. We immediately stumbled onto these leafcutter ants. I've seen them on National Geographic and always wanted to observe them up close. I call them fungal growing ants. They cut and process fresh vegetation like leaves, flowers, grass to serve as the nutritional substrate for their fungal cultivation. And these black howler monkeys were curious about us also.
It's moving. Wow.
The howler monkeys are among the largest of the New World monkeys and one of the only few nest-building monkeys. And we will be running into more of these later. This is the ceiba. It can grow up to 230 feet tall with a straight, largely branchless trunk that culminates in a huge spreading canopy and buttress roots that can be taller than a grown person. The tree figures an important part of mythologies of pre-Columbian Mesoamerican cultures. The Mayan civilization believed Yakshe, a concept of central world tree, is often depicted as a saber trunk, which connects the planes of the underworld, Zybelba, the terrestrial realm, and the skies. And this looks like a brown recluse spider. It's a highly venomous spider, and if bitten, necrosis will set in within 12 to 36 hours. And they sure do have some loud cicadas here in Belize. You think we should be running away or something? Look at the balls on that guy. There's a whole troop up here. When we finally came out of the jungle an hour later, we stumbled upon this military outpost. I wasn't sure if they were Belizean troops or Guatemalan troops. Anyway, they approached us, reprimanded us on going outside the park boundaries, and taking video of them. We are now just getting to the visitor center to get a scope on just how big these ruins are. It seems to be a rather large complex with a lot of temples to climb. CARACOL is a large ancient Mayan archaeological site located in what now is the Cayo district. It is situated approximately 47 miles south of Zunan Tunis ruins and the town of San Ignacio. It is long thought to be a tertiary center. It is now known that the site was one of the most important regional political centers of the Mayan lowlands during the Classic period.
There's a troop, there's one here.
One right there.
Come here, baby. There's a black hauler monkey.
CARACOL area was occupied as early as 1200 BC, yet occupation in the epic central area was no earlier than 600 BC and lasted no later than AD 950. Recorded date at CARACOL is AD 859. Man, that's a long way up there. So let's climb to the top. Like we stumbled on more troops that are here to protect the tourists, and I just know that those shoes are not regulation. And when you think you're at the top, you still have another flight to climb. have to make our way down. But first, I have to get to the top of this one.
Which way are you walking?
We had another great time here, but it's time to get back to our hotel in Belmopan. Again, we couldn't wait for our escort, so we ventured off on our own again. Tomorrow, we will be checking out of our hotel for the long, fast ride down the Hummingbird Highway to the coastal town of Placencia. It's on a 15-mile peninsula that jets out into the Caribbean Sea. We finally made it to the last checkpoint. In just another 5 miles, we'll be in Belmopan. Join us for part 5 and more adventures to come in Belize. Thank you for viewing.